Good morning, beautiful sunshines. Okay, so first of all, if you guys are listening, tell me if the audio sounds any better. I never wear earbuds. I don't even know what they're freaking called, you guys, because I hate wearing them, but I think that it might make it clearer. If it doesn't, let me know. Okay, second thing, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag GMS, share something that you're grateful for. It's how we start every single one of our days. I hope it's how you start your day, whether you're with me or not from here on out. I'm grateful for the opportunity to try these air potty buddies to see if it helps. And I'm also grateful that it is my 19th anniversary, which leads me to our conversation, you guys. Communicate your expectations or suffer. Maybe I should have said communicate your expectations extremely clearly or suffer. And I think this is a lesson we can all appreciate if we sit with it for a second, and we might recognize some areas where we don't communicate effectively, efficiently, and we end up just getting pissed off, right? Good morning, Sunshine Melissa. How are you? Okay, so here I am. I'm just going to go into story time real quick, right? It's my 19th anniversary to my wonderful husband, John Carroll. And I woke up this morning and, well, okay, first of all, yesterday, like last night, while he was gone at work, I cleaned the whole house, just made sure that everything looked really nice. I woke up this morning at 3 a.m. with my son. It was glorious because who doesn't like a 3 a.m. wake up time? And came downstairs, and I have a card and these beautiful roses sitting there, and it's absolutely perfect, right? So I'm super thankful. I'm putting my roses away, I'm smelling them. Then I go and make him a fresh pot of coffee for whenever he wakes up, and then I close the door, bring the kids outside so that he can sleep in today. And this is basically, you guys, our anniversary, right? This is it. And you know what? I'm super happy about it. We don't get to go out today. We both have things to do. I've taken care of Woody. He's got stuff at work. We're going to try to maybe go to lunch or to a movie on Friday, but we can't go out in evenings anymore. Not right now, not right yet. Nobody knows how to manage Witten's medication or anything. And it's absolutely perfect. And you want to know why it's perfect? Because that's our expectations met, and even exceeded. I'll tell you, I didn't expect any roses or flowers this morning, because we've been in communication regarding what's important to us at this time, and that's perfect for us. But that might not be perfect for you. So I would like to know, like, what's your perfect? What are your expectations on your anniversary? What are your expectations on a holiday? And do you communicate those effectively? Right. So I'll take it back, right? Year three, I remember year one, two, and three, my expectations, his expectations were much higher. We were freshly married. We felt like we had to do and give in order to show our love. After 19 years, we realized we don't have to do those things. Not that we shouldn't or can't, but just that we don't have to. Does that make sense? So at that stage, like I remember, I mean, anniversary three, he replaced my wedding ring, smaller diamond. That's all we could afford at the time we had gotten married, with a big rock or a much bigger rock, right? And then he made me this little necklace and pendant, and he took me golfing and he surprised me and all this different stuff, right? Those were my expectations then versus my expectations now. And I'm pretty proud of us of where we're at right now, because we have had stages in between those 3 years and the 19 years of not living up to expectations because we didn't communicate clearly. So here's what I want you to think about. This is the lesson of today. There's probably been something or going to be something in your life where you want it to look a certain way. You want your date night to look a certain way. You want maybe your spouse to plan more date nights. You want your holiday, your birthday, your anniversary, Valentine's Day to look a certain way. You have certain expectations that you would like to be met. And my question to you is, are you communicating those expectations? Right? And I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you feel like you communicate those expectations, or do you, okay, so like either like you clearly communicate it and you say, here's what I expect, here's what I desire, this is what would make me happy. Okay, this is what would fulfill me. And then you say, what can I do for you? Okay, so that's very clear communication. For me and my husband, like it's not just like communicating. We almost have to like write it and text it back and forth. Or 2 days later, we're like, do you remember that conversation? And the answer is clearly a no. Okay, so like how clearly can you communicate it? A level down from that, are the people that do the hints and the clues, and you think that you're doing so great because literally, and this isn't just a thing for movies, you guys. I know that some of you have done this because I've heard about it. Literally, you start planting magazines and you open up to specific pages, or you like hint, you're like, honey, isn't that like such a beautiful place to go on vacation? Like when you're watching somebody, like, or like a show or something, or you send somebody a link. I'm like, oh, this looks so neat. Okay, you saying this looks so neat or opening up to a magazine or pointing at something is not setting a clear expectation. It's actually just confusing the F out of everybody because you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, right, we all don't receive messages the same way. If our heart space isn't where yours is, somebody's trying to tell you something, but they're not actually telling it you. They're trying to get you to guess. But guess what? Guessing doesn't work all of the time. Guessing doesn't work most of the time, and it leads to your disappointment because you're not clearly communicating, right? So then you are like, you're sitting there, like your anniversary rolls by, you're like, oh, I opened up the magazine. I shared I shared the link to the video. I said that I really liked those earrings. That doesn't work. It doesn't work most of the time. And then all of a sudden you're disappointed, you're pissed off that things didn't go exactly your way. And this doesn't just have to be regarding holidays or regarding you and your spouse. It can be regarding friendships. What are your expectations in communication with friendships? Do you expect the other person to call you every other week? Is it supposed to be a fair share of call? Do you expect that you're supposed to have a one-on-one lunch with each other each month, or that means that they don't appreciate you? And if that's your expectation, are you communicating with it? Because if they don't know that and then you're just all pissed off at them, maybe they're just busy. Maybe they have other things going on right now. Maybe they don't like making phone calls. Right. I got better communicating what I want. So exactly, like I think with age, with time, with wisdom. I don't even know who Facebook user is because my thing doesn't tell me here. But like for a lot of us, we get better at communicating because we just get sick of being frustrated, right? Because we realize that that's not really an effective communication tool. It's not. It could be like with friendships. Um, it could be with yourself, you guys. Like, do you effectively communicate your desires? And so I coach different people in mindset and weight loss. Let's take weight loss because it's super easy. So somebody like has a negotiation with themselves, or they make a pact with themselves. I'm going to lose 20 pounds. I desire to lose 20 pounds, and they communicate that with themselves, meaning they have this internal conversation. But if they don't dive deep into that dialogue of why, what does that look like? What is it going to do for me? Why should I, like, even though you say, and like this is yourself talking to yourself, right? Even though you say you want to lose 20 pounds, when somebody like hands you that cocktail or that cake or that cookie or those chips, why are you going to say no? And having the full on played out conversation of this is why, this is what it will do for us, and this is how it's going to bring us happiness. And you guys, when you start to communicate clearly to yourself, to your friends, to your spouse, to your significant other, to your family, things can just get easier. So, celebrating our anniversary today, and so extremely happy that it's perfect because this is what we've communicated, and these are my desires. I don't have the needs for a trip, for some sort of surprise. I don't even know what. Like, I am so, like, not just content, like I am so beautifully happy with where we're at in our situation. So I hope you guys take this and decide to communicate a little bit more effectively. Oh, we always want end a good morning sunshine with deciding if we want to take a personal commitment. So today's would be personally connect with the fact of, do you communicate or do you expect without communication? That's it, you guys. You don't have to commit to changing anything yet, but just recognize, oh man, am I the one sitting in that boat where I'm not communicating effectively, right? Or are you not? Right? Okay, so you guys, that's all we have for Good Morning Sunshine today. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful day. If anybody wants a sneak peek, I don't have everything to launch yet, but we're doing our fundraiser for Whit and John October 1st, and you just go to whitandjohn.com. That's it. You go to it's WHIT. How many ways can you spell Wit? 100 different ways. But you guys have seen me write it so many times. I think that you know. Anyways, just a sneak peek. Love you guys. Bye.